From VTV Channel 6 Studios in downtown Vernal, this is Local Point with your host, Chris Piner.
Welcome to Local Point, sponsored by Ashley Regional Medical Center. Nationwide, many people have a special appreciation and gratitude for the men and women who have served our nation in the armed forces. You're going to meet someone like that today, who cares so much, she's organized an event to remember the soldiers who never came home. We welcome into the studio today the founder of the POW MIA balloon launch here in Utah, the woman known simply as Bernie. Welcome, Bernie.
Thank you.
Now, that is for Utah, is that right, this
Yes.
balloon launch?
For the state of Utah.
And I want to talk a little more about the balloon launch just a little bit later, but before we get there, I want to know your connection. Why is this something that you care so much about?
I come from a military family. My father was in Vietnam. I have cousins who are in Iraq, Desert Storm. My husband served in the Marines in Vietnam.
So you're a military family.
Yes.
Now I see the black flags, POW, MIA, every now and then flying around. Is this the same thing?
It is.
Represented by that flag?
It is. Our president actually just passed that law that it's going to be a national holiday.
Really?
September 19th.
Now why September 19th? Is there any significance to that day?
Well, that's
was it
just
a free spot on the calendar?
No, it's known as the POW MIA Recognition Day for all of our missing men and women from all wars.
All right. Now, this is a national organization then?
Yes, it is.
And there are state chapters of it? Is that how it's set up? Kind of a hierarchy going down from the federal to the state to maybe counties?
No. I had a friend who mentioned it to me about being a founder and coordinator of Utah's POW MIA balloon launch. And I really felt honored that he had spoke to me about this. So I've decided to put an event together here in Vernal.
I can see that this is something you care very much about. You're very passionate about this. And it's something that I think you had mentioned to me prior to taping that there's a motto on that flag as well?
Yes. If any of you know what the POW MIA flag represents, it says, "Least you are not forgotten."
And yet, many probably are forgotten.
Yes, they are.
And that's your platform. Let's not forget our POWs and those missing in action. So that brings us to the event then, something to commemorate and to make it a very public thing.
Yes, I have organized an event Monday, May 25th, 2009 at 1 p.m. here in Vernal on Main Street in front of the courthouse at the Veterans Memorial. Now
this is something that's not just local, but for the entire state of Utah? You're inviting them all here to Vernal to do this. So this is the official Utah balloon launch.
Yes.
And there are other balloon launches similar, is that right?
There is, in other states.
All right, such as?
Wisconsin for one.
They do a big one there?
They're doing 5,000 black balloons. They're releasing 5,000 black balloons. Here in Vernal, we'll be releasing 2,000 black balloons. And in those balloons, we'll have my adopted POW MIAs that I have adopted over the last 8 to 9 years.
All right. Now, I do want to talk more about that, the actual launch and some of the things that are going to be going on there. Just out of curiosity, is the Wisconsin balloon launch on the same day, or do they just have their own? It is.
Yes.
So this date also significant.
May 25th.
All right. Why May 25th?
There's a history on this, which I haven't brought with me.
Okay. But I'll bet it's on your website.
It is.
All right. Now, would you like to mention your website?
Yes, my website is for our missing men and women from all wars. And I do have a website, so any of you are welcome to check it out.
Now, how would we find that? Can we just do a search, or do you have that memorized?
I do have the link.
Okay.
The link is www.powmianeverforget.com.
.com. All right. Well, We're going to take a quick break right now and hear from the Ashley Regional Medical Center. When we come back, you'll hear some specifics of what's going to happen during the first annual event in Vernal on Memorial Day. We'll be right back.
If this were a lump in your breast, it could be cancer, and you wouldn't be able to feel it from inside or out. But there's a new technology that can see cancerous lumps at their earliest, most curable stages. It's technology that's helping save women's lives. It's called digital mammography. It can find a tumor years before you can feel it. Call Ashley Regional Medical Center to learn more and to schedule your appointment.
From VTV Channel 6 Studios in downtown Vernal, this is Local Point with your host, Chris Piner.
Welcome back. If you were listening in our first segment, we were talking a little bit with Bertie about the POW MIA organization and, in particular, a balloon launch, which will be the first annual here in Vernal. So, welcome back, Bernie, and let's talk about this. You said we're gonna see 2,000 black balloons go up, commemorating our POW MIAs.
Yes, we are.
And I wanted to ask you, why 2,000?
Well, I have numbers here. And from Southeast Asia, there's actually 1,742 missing soldiers still overseas. Every year we'll be raising 1,000 balloons. We'll add 1,000 balloons to our launch till we account for all of our POWs and MIAs from all wars.
All right. And then you can go down.
Right.
1,000 balloons
Right.
each time.
Right.
Well, what a sight that will be to see that many balloons go up in the air. And that's what this is all about, isn't it? To bring public attention
Yes.
to the cause.
Yes.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that day, because there's a little more to it leading up to the launch, isn't there?
Yes.
What's gonna happen?
May 23rd and 24th, we are having a bike rally in Dinosaur, Colorado.
That's the starting place then?
That is
or
the
does it all
starting
happen
place. No, it's the starting place on the 23rd. We've got bikers coming in from all over. We've got the Patriot Guard riders coming in, some of them. We've got the VOV, the veterans, the Vietnam veterans. So we've got a lot going on.
Right.
We're going to have bike washes, barbecues.
A bike wash is just what it sounds like?
Yes, a bike
All right.
wash.
And you'll be on bike too? Do you ride?
Yes, I ride.
All
Not
right.
this year. I'm
Not-
too busy.
Okay, you'll be coordinating.
Right.
All right. But
Right.
you normally do, so there'll be bike washes, and then tell me what all is involved in this.
In Dinosaur, Colorado, on the 23rd and 24th, we have live bands, we have caterers, we have barbecues, bike washes, beer tents. That all happens that weekend for the bike rally.
Right.
Then on May 25th, we travel 30 miles to Vernal and have a balloon launch. And what that entails...
Is this done all at once? So a mass of people on bikes coming from Dinosaur to
Well,
Vernal?
sure.
What a sight that's going to be.
It's going to be awesome.
How many do you expect to be involved in this?
1,000 plus.
1,000 plus.
Yes.
And 1,000 more every year after.
Well, we're hoping.
Maybe. Maybe.
We're hoping.
All right. When we say bikes, we mean motorbikes, right? You don't want people showing up with their training wheels and pedals and stuff.
Oh, that's
right?
fine.
You would take that too?
All bikes are welcome.
All right. All bikes are welcome. 2 wheels.
Yes.
All right. Or a few more maybe.
Right.
You got the sidecar. Maybe you could do a sidecar.
You
Bernie.
can do that too.
All right. So that's going to happen. Then en masse, the bikes will roll into Vernal.
Yes.
And then what?
They'll attend the balloon launch
Which will be where?
in front of the courthouse
All right.
at the Veterans Memorial.
All right.
We will have our POW MIA Missing Man table ceremony. The VFW Post, the American Legion are all involved. We have color guards,
This
honor
is going to be a
guards.
very patriotic
Yes, it
event.
is. I've
One of those
actually,
things that
I've
your
actually
eye.
have a POW as a guest speaker from Salt Lake that
You
will be
do?
here. Yes,
so there will be a speaker.
yes.
There will be food.
Food.
Probably food is always a good thing to bring people in, and a big event, of course, culminating with the balloon launch. And you
Yes.
hope that this is the first annual.
This is our first annual.
Well, Bernie,
and
good for you for doing this. This has
Thank
been a
you.
lot of work, hasn't it?
It has.
I'm
Very
getting
busy.
very near that date, and I hope to see you there. I'm sure I will. I'll look
Yes.
at you amongst the masses of people. Well, it's
Thank
been
you.
great to have you here. Now, to find the time of your favorite VTV program, visit our website, vernal.tv. Click TV Programming for the schedule. We're out for now, but we'll see you again next time.